Hey guys, I have a journaling unhaul video for you, and I've never done an unhaul, but I've been cleaning my crap, and I thought it might be interesting to see which journals didn't do it for me. Some of these I've had for a few years, and my styles change over the years, and then others I just ended up with more of that type than I realized. So I didn't torch the ones that I'm not keeping. I sent some to my friend on Instagram, Notebook Nookie. I'm never gonna let her live that nickname, that username down. I don't think she knew what that term meant in some countries, but that's her Instagram. She's having some kind of online store garage sale thing on, what is that thing called? Poshmark. So her username on that site is the same thing, and her nickname with me is going to be forever Notebook Nookie, or just Nookie for short. But I sent her some, and then some other my crap I've gotten boxes to take to donate, and then there's a few journals that I've cleaned out that I'm not going to show in this video because they're going to be in some kind of like Happy Mail gift away for you guys later in the year. But anyway, okay, this journal I didn't keep. This zebra one I kept. This is a voiceover because I already sent her the stuff. But those two magnetic journals, the leopard print one and the floral one, I kept for now. Magnetic flap overs aren't really my style, but the journals were really pretty and they have decorative pages that I wasn't sure if I'd like, but I really like the design, so I'm keeping those for now. This one I'll probably use as a school notebook. And that blue one that I just showed with the quote on it, I like that quote. It said something like, there's always something to look forward to. But it's a soft cover, and a peppy quote on a journal that I'm using for, a month or a few months might eventually annoy me. This one, I really like the design of, but it's shiny, and if it's going to be, try to be like leather looking, I'd rather just be actual leather or just be like that fake foam stuff. Even I love sailing, and that design is really pretty. It's shiny, so I didn't keep that one. This one I kept for now. I got this a few years ago, and back then I thought I would like design pages. I thought it'd be fun. I mean, a lot of times we don't see the journal cover as much as the inside that much, so I thought it'd be a good way to enjoy the design of that journal more if the pages were patterned. But I add a lot of crap to my journals now, like stickers, washi tape, and all that sort of thing. So I'm not sure if design pages will really work for me now, but I'm keeping that for now because it is cute. That orange one I decided not to keep, and this quote one I decided not to keep. I mostly got it because everyday enjoy life, I like that quote on the side, and I was going to stack that one and the rainbow leopard zebra print, whatever it is, on my desk, and then see everyday enjoy life on the side. But this paper's okay. It's just not the size of journal that I like, and I already have that rainbow one that does it for me more. A lot of these journals are fine. They're either cute or pretty or whatever. It's just they don't excite me as much as some of the other ones that I have, like the VHS tape one and the Toy Story one and stuff like that. And some I just have duplicates of, or not the exact same journal, but I have enough similar in that style, like these three. These journals are fine, but I have a few more that I plan to use. Like I have a brown one and a kind of turquoise Tiffany, it's like a mint. It's like a Tiffany blue with a little bit more green in it that has chandeliers on. And those two designs I really think I'll use, but I didn't think I'd use like 5 or 6 of this type of journal because it's not my favorite size. The magnets, I add a lot of crap to my journals, and the magnet on the gray one that I used didn't stay shut, and that annoyed me. And the paper, I like to add collages with paint sometimes. I mean, I haven't really done that but a few times this year, but I used to be into that. And the paper doesn't really like collages with paint. So I just didn't think I'd use this many of them. The Paris one, I love that purple color. It's a perfect color, but the cover says Paris, and each page says Bonjour, and I'm not really into Paris stuff that much, so I didn't keep those. This one reminds me of like wrapping paper. That one's cute, but I didn't keep that either. I just have enough in that size already that I cleaned some out. And I didn't buy a journal thinking like, oh, I'll totally get rid of this one day. It's like clothes. You buy something, maybe a slightly different style, or you buy a fancy dress thinking, oh, I'll totally need to go to a gala sometime, or you buy running shorts and you think, I'll totally just go hang out at the lake, and you never end up using any of that crap. So same with journals. I just, would try different styles and decide they weren't for me later, or I'd want happy that day, so I'd find something cute or cheap or, a good sale or whatever, and I ended up with more journals than I realized. I also cleaned up my stickers and pins. There were a lot of duplicates in that, especially sticker books. This one I really like the quote on. In 3 words I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on. It's a Robert Frost quote. And I like the newspaper design of that one. This peacock one's really pretty. I didn't keep those though because I just have enough journals, and those don't excite me as much as like the Toy Story ones. Like my style's kind of changed some. I got those probably like 2 or 3 years ago, and they're fine. It's just I'm not like, oh, I can't wait to use that quote one right there. Like they don't do it for me as much as some of the other journals that I have since. This one and that green one I'm about to show, I didn't keep either because I already have one in that style that I plan to use. It's like a silver one that I decorated. These two I'm not really into quotes on, so if I was going to keep them, I would have to decorate them, and I don't want to keep something that I already have to decorate. This one I didn't keep. That size, it's about 6x8, I think. That size just doesn't do it for me. If I'm going to have if I'm going to use a tall journal, I prefer it to be narrower. I just heard something outside. Naturally, it's an axe murder. Nothing's actually outside. It's just like, I was like, what is that? I have a sprinkled one and a glitter one in like that same type, and those I really like the designs of. And these are just kind of, the blue one's pretty enough, and the gold dot one, they're cute. It's just I want to like more, and I just have a lot of. I ended up with more than I realized. The leopard print one and the zebra print one, those are really cute. If I wanted, I know I've said cute a lot, but yeah, it's, oh well. I would use those more as a purse notebook to write notes in. I just have enough paper in my life. These are fun little notebooks. I thought I'd really be into that size when I got them a few years ago, but I have enough of them. I still have a handful of that size already. There's that little one. Yeah, I cleaned out about 30 journals. I'm not sure how many I have left, but if you want to see a blank journal collection, let me know. That 100 blank journal video, I can't believe that was 2 years ago already. But I cleaned out some of them back then, but a lot of them now. I have bought more since. I'm not sure how many I have, but I do have, at least a handful of years worth of journals still. But I didn't want like all that plus these. If I figured I'd live here forever, where I live right now in this same place, I'd be less inclined to clean out anything, I guess, but I don't know where I'll live and all that, and so I'm cleaning out and organizing my crap. These two journals are pretty. They're Lily Pulitzer ones. They're 6x8. That size didn't really do it for me unless I'm just obsessed with the cover. I'm not really into Lily Pulitzer as much as I used to be. I've never actually worn like Lily clothes or anything. I just got their school notebooks. I still have some school notebooks and folders in that brand I got probably 5 or 6 years ago that still look nice. So I like their stuff. I do have a Lily Pulitzer journal that I plan to use. It's a narrower one, and I like that size better. It doesn't say a day in the life on the cover. I'm not really into journals that say the word journal or, my thoughts on the cover. I don't know why those annoy me, but they annoy me. So yeah, here they all are, and I didn't torture them. I sent them to someone who, my friend, I'm calling her Nookie forever now. So my friend Nookie's wanting to move to California, so she's doing an online garage sale type of thing. So I figured this would help her out and clean out my crap. I thought a project like organizing and cleaning out my crap would be useful and distract me and be productive. And it has actually kind of helped. And I want to make it easier if I end up living somewhere else to not have to have like 20 horse trailers worth of crap. I saw a girl move with an actual horse trailer once. I was like, oh my gosh. And like it took so many loads of that. I'm like, wow, I don't want to have that much crap and make it that much of a hassle to move around. But yeah, my style has changed over the years. That cupcake one is cute. I just didn't. There's other stuff that excites me more. So my style changed. Sometimes I would be at a store and I just wanted, happy little gift for myself. And journaling is pretty much what I buy myself. I'm not really into clothes. I'm not really into clothes. I'm not really into buying clothes. Clothes, how unnatural, right? But, but yeah, that's journaling supplies and other hobbies are pretty much what I'm into buying. So if I want something, a little item that day, that's what I tend to get. And this stuff did, I did get some enjoyment out of it, even though I didn't use it. It was a selection of journals that I could have used. So I had more options and more variety to pick from, and it was a fun, happy little thing to look forward to that day. So I got some enjoyment out of it. I mean, my finances would probably be happier if I didn't buy stuff that I didn't end up using, but it served its purpose at the time, and I found a lot of good deals. And if I see a journal I really love, I'd still buy it. I'm just gonna try to be more careful about the kind of impulse journals, I guess, like some of these small ones that are cute or pretty but that aren't exciting like some of the other ones that are more of a splurge item. Not that they have to be nice to be something to look forward to, but I guess it's just like trying to plan what I buy more. Anyway, there's my crap. And I do have some kind of like friend mail gift away later this summer. All right. Have a good night. Bye.